You get the name Juice. So how was your experience at Stall High School?
Um,
The
you
good
know,
and bad, because I think you played ball, right?
yeah. I played ball, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love my teammates, man. We couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we balled out some years, man, but most times, man, we couldn't get it right, man. But I'm still thankful for the guys I met, playing ball at Stall,
Okay.
man. And, a lot of us went to South Carolina State together, too, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So just in high school and Stall, it's almost like, it's a lot of street stuff going on in schools, man. It's even worse now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's definitely on that. So you really gotta, man, when you find people with good energy, man, you call people your friend, man, let that be your friend, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like talking about people like I like me personally, I do not want to hear it. I promise you. You ain't calling talking to me about nobody unless you want me to call them on three-way. We put that thing together and we figure it out. Because outside of that, man, boy, listen, this the winter season. One of the worst years of our life, dog, 2021, bro. This is our winter season right now. So that's how I stay focused, bro. Real
I agree
talk.
with you.
But installed it was pretty good, man. It wasn't bad. Met my wife, she was my best friend. You know what I mean? Yeah, my
Okay.
best friend, like I'm talking about, we was like brothers and sisters. So just years later, we just happened to come back around and just,
And
yeah.
link up.
Oh, yeah,
And one thing
yeah.
about you, I don't think people understand it, and I just know this on backstory. Even if you was about to life, you do whatever. Tell the people how your grades was
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Oh yeah. I had a high GPA, man. I ain't play. You know what I'm saying? Like my daddy, went to USC, was in school for law school, but then like I say, street stuff took him up out of that. But man, one thing he always told you, man, you got to know your business, man. You got to know your business, man, for real. Like straight up. I may play and joke, boy, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock that test out in the end. Word. For
Yep.
real. Like no cap, man. That's where it's at, man. When you get that knowledge, can't nobody take that away from you.
Yeah.
Real rap. Still learning to this day. I'm a student. That will make me the best leader, dog, because I'm a willing student at any given moment. Real rap. I want to learn something. Yeah, you talking that talk, I want to learn something.
Hey, you can't
Yeah.
make it up. So you get the star because I want people to know because people see the persona, people see not persona, they see who you is. Sometimes
Yeah.
I think sometimes people get, I hate to say, I think people get street, hood, and
Yeah.
dummy. They think it's one thing. They don't see like I'm with my books and street smart.
Man, the thing is, man, man, I like just being real, man. Like for real. I went to school, you know what I mean? I got up out of school. I wanted to better my education. I did that. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not a game, man. The knowledge you can get out here, you know what I'm saying? You keep that. Anything else you can learn outside of here because you can get a wealth of knowledge outside of school as well. You know what I mean?
For
So
real.
nobody take away from you.
For real. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
okay, so you get the state. So when you go to state, is you going like I'm going just for education or I'm going to state to play ball?
Yeah, so originally I got that. I was playing ball, man. I red shirted, man, about to play, man, and end up, having Janiyah, my oldest daughter, while I was in school. So that football thing was a risky for me. So my baby was actually living at the house with my grandma in Orangeburg while I was at school. Yeah, I used to bring my baby on campus with me. So
You
she
did.
watched, yeah, she watched me grow into a man, man. Yeah. Yeah.
You
And then her mama passed away about 8 years ago, man. R.I.P. Crystal, man. We love you, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting custody of my daughter, then end up getting custody of my baby girl as well. So
okay?
yeah,
And that's the
yeah.
thing I like too. And we're gonna shine light on that because this ain't no bashing session. I get tired of how can I put this? Ladies are talking about some ladies got good guys, but ladies, you chose them guys. When I see, I'm telling you, ever since Juice was on campus,
Yeah.
and he was big Juice then, and
Yeah.
still he would have his baby, he'd have her walking around,
Yeah.
he have her on campus. And matter of fact, I'll be lying. I don't think I ain't seen nobody doing that. If there was, I ain't seen it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that was sort of kind of love.
I used to spray paint the t-shirts with Jania's dad on it. Yeah, that was my baby, my peanut butter puka dog.
Ah! Hey, hey, you for sure did that. So we're going. So I like to see that. So you got your baby, but I can't remember a time. Juice, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I thought you had full cut the whole time. Like, no, I'm saying like, cause that's how much of a father you was, because you always had you always had a little girl. Now, of course, when the little ones came, everybody did a life, but I saw you had a baby girl with her. You had a baby girl with you.
Yeah.
So you go to state, you do what you do. Let me tell y'all guys about my big homies again. I never get this day. Let me tell you but y'all don't realize this kind of impact y'all boys had on a young fella. I didn't know where the money coming from. I don't know what happened. I just said I don't know whatever. One night this club 601. Like I said, remember now, guys, me, my homie, shout out Q, Lil Chris. We little homies, them boys. And I don't think people realize the effect that people can have. Just this small gesture. I think it was Club 601. I don't know who paid. You or Texas, y'all at the front. They pay for everybody to get in. And just to make your mind run, I want to have the money to where I could pay for the whole team. It wasn't a little team either. Pay for the whole team to get in the club. And y'all been had that mindset. You been had that mindset. And I think that mindset
Yeah, your
leads
people.
to
Yeah.
the other thing. So you go to state, you still beat Juice, your name ringing bells, but your name ringing bells in the classroom too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what did you graduate in from South Carolina State the first
Um,
time?
yeah, well, at state I ended up getting my digital media degree, computer graphics, so like building, websites and video games. Shout out to that class. That was in the media center. Yeah, that was a dope class, man. But it
Okay.
wasn't a whole lot of jobs out there calling for that in South Carolina. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So didn't you go back? You went back to school again, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I graduated in '06, man. I graduated December '06, man, but January '07, I was locked up for guns and drugs. I initially tried to go ahead and get me a job, right? But
Uh-huh.
resume good, I got a degree, but still they gonna look at you. I went through a time with that. So, I'm back on the dime. So now I'm back on the dime and it's shit, you know what I mean? So I did what I did, man. And I'm
Okay.
talking about I got a fresh college degree and I'm locked up. I'm like, boy, this shit crazy. You know what I mean? But went through that situation, man. And then I got out of that. Then my aunt, she's a teacher. She's a teacher at Garrett Academy in North Charleston. She's a
Okay.
professor. And she's
Okay.
told me, nephew, you need to go ahead and get your MBA. So I'm like, man, I ain't doing that, man. I just got out of school. I ain't had nothing going on. I just got out of jail. So
Yeah.
I looked up and the refund check was like $9,000. I was like, oh, sign me up. I ain't thinking about no money and no credit. I want that £9 so I can
For
get that
sure.
back up and I'm back in the street. I'm outside again, because I ain't thinking, man, that's where I'm at with it. So
Yeah.
now you're pulling up to school. And so I'm like, okay, the class is easy. The little campus, what I'm saying? You're seeing the little people around, what I'm saying, like school straight. I'm coming there fresh. So it's not South Carolina State, but it's like, well, damn, I don't mind coming to class every day. You know what I mean? So I end up finishing, man. A lot of
Okay.
people know that. Them boys see Juice, man. I had my MBA since 2010. You know what I mean? Word, word.
Bro, you definitely did that. Now, see, I did not know. You got had got back locked up.
Yeah, locked up.
Look,
Yeah.
let me tell you this right here too. I was talking about you to somebody. I was talking about you to somebody. Let me tell you something, Juice. Well, this is a question. I don't want you to take it the wrong way. Do you know how big the name Juice is?
I mean, I know a few people know me, man. You know what I mean? But I don't even really be thinking about it, bro. To be honest with you, dog. I just love, man. I just, leave with respect, dog. So I don't even be thinking about it. To be honest with you.
Okay, but let me tell you because you always been humble. But let me tell you an example because I was talking to somebody from a small town. So I was shouted out a small town of damn Wamala,
Yeah,
Wamala.
yeah,
It's down there. But And this the weirdest thing. And I seen this with my own eyes. Even that state, somebody else told me a story about how you squash the situation. I don't know if they want me to tell it, so I won't tell it. But I used to handle a situation for them in two places.